Hello everyone, welcome to this Gusto Payroll tutorial for beginners. Today, I'll be giving you a walkthrough of what Gusto is, how it works, and how it can make payroll and HR so much easier for you. We'll cover setting up your account and exploring the dashboard. Before we dive in, if you haven't signed up for Gusto yet, you can use the link down below to sign up, and once you run your first payroll, you get $100 sent back to you, so don't miss it. First off, what is Gusto? Gusto is an all-in-one platform built to simplify payroll, benefits, and HR for small to mid-sized businesses. It helps you automate paying your team, filing payroll taxes, setting up benefits, and more, all in one place. And even if you've never used a payroll system before, Gusto makes it really approachable, so Gusto makes it easy for you. Before we sign up, let's take a quick look at the pricing. So Gusto has three main plans: the Simple plan, the Plus plan, and the Premium plan. Gusto also has another plan called the Contractor Only plan. And for the Simple plan, which is for small businesses, it costs $49 per month plus $6 per month per person. Yeah, you can see the details here. And then for the Plus plan, it costs $60 per month. You get a 25% discount for the first 3 months. So you pay $60 per month plus $9 per month per person. Then same goes for the Premium plan. You get a 25% discount for the first 3 months. So it's $135 per month plus $16.5 per month per person. And you can see all the details here. Then down here is the Contractor Only plan, which doesn't have a base fee. It's $0 per month plus $6 per month per person. Yeah, so those are the plans available on Gusto. Now, I'm going to walk you through creating your account. So just come down here and you see an option to create an account. So just click Create Account. Alright, so you're being asked to create your free account. You can either sign up with Google, which is a lot easier, or you could go with typing in your first name, last name, work email, company name, number of employees, company phone number, and creating a password. So I'm just going to enter these details. Once you're done filling in all your details, you can create your account. Next, an email is going to be sent to you, so you need to go to your inbox and verify your email. So right here is a verification email, so I'm just going to click verify your email. Now Gusto would like to know who your company is planning to pay. So you've got several options here: myself, employees in the US, non-US employees, employees who don't live in the US. You've got contractors in the US, non-US contractors, and vendors. If you select non-US employees, just keep in mind that Gusto's functionality with international employees might have some limitations depending on your plan and needs. So for this tutorial, let's select myself and contractors in the US. Let's go with this and click continue. The next question here is, how does your company currently run payroll? You've got 3 options here. The first one is, we're new to running payroll. Now, if this is your first time handling payroll and you're not coming from another system, this is the one to go with. The next is, we use another online payroll software. Now, if you're migrating from something else, selecting this helps Gusto understand that you may need to import data or transition information. If you need to migrate, then this is the option for you. The next one is, we do it ourselves manually. Now, this option is for those who calculate pay taxes and withholdings by hand or using spreadsheets and doing the tax filings manually. Alright, so let's go with, we're new to running payroll. Now you're being asked a very important question. Is your company registered as an employer with the IRS? If you're already registered with the IRS, your company should have a federal EIN, which is short for Employer Identification Number. So it's kind of like your business's social security number. It's what the IRS uses to identify your company when it comes to taxes and payroll. So you're going to need this to run payroll. So if you haven't registered, ensure that you do that. So let's just go with no and carry on. Now you're going to have to select the state or states where you work. Next up, Gusto would like to find out if you've got an accountant or bookkeeper helping your business. So you've got 3 options here. First, you've got, yes, I use an external accounting or bookkeeping service. This is for those who have a freelancer or a firm handling their financial records. The next you've got, I have an in-house accountant or bookkeeper. Now this is for businesses that already have someone on the team taking care of payroll, taxes, and other financial details. The next you've got, no I don't. So let's go with no I don't for this tutorial. Now you're going to have to select an industry that matches your business or your company. So Gusto also needs to know if you're running a business that's CRB related, which is short for cannabis related business. Because if your business is CRB related, you'll be required to use specific banks for payroll. But for this tutorial, it's no. Then you've also got the option of adding your website. So you can add your company's website here if you've got one. Let's continue. Next question is, does anyone in your company need to track hours worked or create hourly schedules? So if you've got hourly employees or team members who clock in and out, select yes, so Gusto can help you manage time tracking and scheduling. But if your team is salaried or you don't need these features, just go ahead and select no. So let's just select yes for this. Now you're being asked about a 401k retirement plan for yourself. So 401k plans are a great way to save for retirement. They offer tax advantages by reducing your taxable income and helping you build long-term savings. You've got 3 options here. Yes, you can select yes if you're interested. Then next there's a not yet but I'm interested. If you want to explore it later, you can choose this. And then there's no if you're not interested. So let's go with not yet but I'm interested. Next, Gusto is asking, what's your desired first payday? If you're not exactly sure yet, no worries, just go ahead and give an estimated date. This helps Gusto plan your setup timeline. And the good news, you can always change this later if your plans shift. Just pick a date that works best for you and your team. Now, because we didn't select a particular plan, Gusto is recommending a package for us, and that's a simple plan based on the details we gave them. So you can see $0 due today, no credit card needed, and this is a very interesting feature about Gusto. After your first payday, Gusto will bill you at the beginning of each month for the previous month's service. And don't worry, you can always modify your package or cancel anytime if your needs change. So once you're ready, just click start with this package and continue. Let's carry on, shall we? Alright, now you're being shown a couple of steps for adding payroll details, add another admin, addresses, federal tax info, filing an address, bank account, pay schedule, and signatory. So these are the details you need in order to run payroll with Gusto, which is one of the main features, right? Alright, so first up, you might want to add another admin if someone else in your business needs access to payroll and other settings. This could be a co-founder, another team member, or even your accountant. So if you've got someone like that, you may have to add them here. Then next you've got addresses. Okay, so you're gonna have to share your company addresses. Okay, so here's where to add it. Add your mailing address. So you're gonna need to add your street number, city, state, and zip code, and then your phone number already auto-populates here. Okay, so Gusto requires a physical address, so even if this is just a mailing address, you're still gonna have to add a physical address, so just bear that in mind. Let's carry on. Next, you've got federal tax info. So as I mentioned earlier, you're gonna need your EIN. So you're gonna have to be registered with the IRS in order to run payroll. It's just like your business's social security number, so ensure that you register with the IRS if you haven't done that yet. Next is your filing address. Now, this is the address you used when you registered with the IRS. Now, this must be a physical address and cannot be a PO box, so bear that in mind. So here's where you add your filing address. Now you're being asked to add your company's bank account. Now this is where all the payroll happens. They'll use this account to debit wages, taxes, and even your monthly Gusto fee. But don't worry, you won't be charged until after you actually run your first payroll. Now the recommended and quickest option here is to verify and link your checking account using Plaid. Plaid is a secure financial technology service that lets Gusto connect to your bank safely, and it only takes a couple of minutes. You may choose the manual route. Now, if you're not comfortable using Plaid, this is the option for you. You can manually verify your account using small test deposits. Just be aware that this method takes about 1 to 2 business days, and if you go through this manual route, you might need to wire funds for your first payroll. So that's for linking your company bank account. Next is pay schedule. So this is where you set up your pay schedule and decide how often your employees will get paid. Okay, so now many states have rules about how often you need to pay your team. So if you're not sure what applies to you, you can go to the help center here. Then down here, you've got your pay schedule for all employees. So this is recommended. So here it says you'll be paying your employees every other Friday, which is a bi-weekly schedule. That means employees get paid every 2 weeks or on the same weekday, in this case Friday. So here you can see first pay date, deadline to run payroll for work done, and all of that. And bear in mind that you can actually edit this if it doesn't match your needs. So feel free to edit it. Now there's a calendar here that just helps you visualize everything. Next up, signatory. Okay, next you need to enter your signatory details. Now this is the person who is responsible for signing off on payroll and financial matters in your company. You could choose to appoint someone else, but your name already auto-populates here. So you just fill in the details. So you're going to need your social security number too, and then your address. And once you're done, click continue and carry on. Now, since we're not ready to add these details now, we can select setup timeline so we can go directly to the dashboard. So this is what the dashboard looks like. Here you've got home, people, pay, reports, taxes and compliance, time and attendance, benefits, documents. So here's an important part. So you've got people. Yeah, so this is where you manage your employees. You can add a team member here. So here's where you fill in the details for your team member. And then down here, you can select the worker type: employee, contractor, individual, contractor, business, their country, personal email, and the others. You can even choose to send an offer letter. And you've also got some interesting filters here: active, onboarding, offboarding, and dismiss. So Gusto just keeps everything organized for you. Then down here, you've got pay. So this is where you run payroll. This is where you pay contractors. Then here you've got your pay history and pay settings and the rest of them. Then right here is where you've got everything concerning taxes, tax setup, tax documents, tax incentives, and the rest. So feel free to explore the dashboard. And that wraps up this Gusto Payroll tutorial for beginners. Remember, if you haven't signed up for Gusto Payroll yet, use the link down below to get started. Once you run your first payroll, you get $100 sent right back to you. Thank you for watching.